so rightly deserves. An epic with all the bells and whistles. So we follow the playbook. We reach down the dried up well of the same old cliches and roll out the greatest hits. I mean, take your pick. Maybe it's title contenders squaring off. Punch for punch, blow for blow, a classic. What about a showdown at high noon? Two gunslingers, mano a mano, line drawn in the sand. No? Well, then there's my personal favorite. Ancient, primal gladiators in the center of the arena. Or we can fight that impulse. Take a step back and realize this game doesn't need a one-size-fits-all cliche to tell the story.
From Philadelphia, it is the NFC Championship.
See the dreams unfold, nightmares come true.
We're playing it out. Show me something tonight, man. We did, dog. What's up?
The Commanders, the Eagles. One game away from the Super Bowl. That's the only sell you'll ever need.
Saquon grew up just over an hour outside Philly. Now he's just 60 minutes and one important win away from his first ever Super Bowl in his first season with the Eagles. Meanwhile, first-year phenom Jaden Daniels' remarkable run rolls on. He's only the sixth rookie quarterback to start a conference championship game. Will he be the first to win it? It's an old-school NFC East matchup with everything on the line. Only one team moves on to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. As we come to you from the great city of Philadelphia with a roadshow edition of Fox NFL Sunday. The
Super Bowl in the last 3 seasons. Saquon Barkley has been a force, 324 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, and the very first play for the Eagles.
Barkley, a little shovel, looking for an edge, gets it. Saquon Barkley, first down. Barkley, oh! Saquon, touchdown.
Shot out of a cannon. Barkley, 60 yards on the first play of the drive. That's his 7th 60-plus yard rushing touchdown this season. They are off and running. Next Commanders drive, looking to answer. Jaden Daniels here to De'Ami Brown. And Zach Bond has other ideas. There goes the football. Reed Blankenship recovers. That's Brown's second fumble against the Eagles this season. So, yeah, the Eagles get the ball back, and they are right back in the end zone. Thanks to Barkley again. So 2 rushing attempts, 2 touchdowns for him so far. And it's 14-3, but the Commanders with a response.
Daniels fires what a call. McLaurin in stride. Breaks a tackle. Terry McLaurin is in. Touchdown.
Scary Terry, his 10th touchdown in his last 9 games. The Commanders, though, missed the 2-point conversion, so it's 14-12. But the Commanders have something to celebrate. Now the Eagles have the ball once again. It's 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. It's Hurts looking for Devontae Smith. Now that's incomplete, but good news for the Eagles. There comes the flag. Marshawn Lattimore called for pass interference, and they're going to have a long talk about that. Locking horns. Next play. How about we go with the brotherly shove? Now, this is a different kind of brotherly shove there at the bottom of the screen. Lattimore and Brown going at it. Lattimore's helmet comes off, but he is actually the only one that gets a penalty. The Eagles weren't able to convert another 2-pointer, so it's 20-12. Ensuing kickoff. Here's Jeremy McNichols. And there again goes the football. Kenneth Gainwell with the recovery, the Commanders' second fumble of the half, and Philly would make them pay for that one.
First to throw. Near side, lets her rip. Brown! Touchdown!
The Eagles scoring on both of the Commanders' turnovers in the half. 27-15 your score at recess. Let's go to the third. Eagles now up 19, but Washington sticking in it, not going away. Daniels calls his own number. The Commanders also made this 2-point conversion. It's an 11-point game now near the end of the quarter. Daniels here to Austin Eckler. And more disaster for Washington. The Eagles recover it again. Washington didn't have a turnover in its 2 previous playoff games. 3rd fumble in this one. So let's go to the 4th quarter. The Eagles driving again. We're going with the brotherly shove. And an interesting way to slow it down, Frankie Luvo with not one but two encroachment penalties on back-to-back plays. Jonathan Allen's going to get on the action here as well. That led to this explanation.
Mike, how close can...
Washington has been advised that at some point the referee can award a score if this type of behavior happens again. For now, it's a replay of second down.
Luke, you ever get scolded in a game before?
I have not.
No, that's a new one. Hurts finally takes it in there, one of his 3 rushing touchdowns. And now the icing on the cake. Saquon with the hat trick. He had 118 yards. The Eagles scored 55 points, the most ever in a conference title game. 7 rushing touchdowns. That's tied for the most all-time in a playoff game. As yes, Philly off to its 2nd Super Bowl in the last 3 years.